Raptors in the playoffs. We've seen it the last 2 years, and it's been all Cleveland, winning 8 out of 10, 7 of those by double digits. And the last 3 in Toronto have belonged to the Cavs by an average of 18 points. But in 2018, it's the Raptors who have the best record in the East. It's the Raptors who have the home court advantage. It's the Raptors who have a bench to complement the DeRozan and Lowry backcourt. But it's the Cavs who have LeBron, and they hit Air Canada Center 2 days removed from winning Game 7 over the Pacers. We go to Air Canada Center, and how would this one play out?
This
Man,
was
it
a fantastic
was a
game.
dandy. You are right, Chuckster.
60-57
at the half, and Jonas Valanciunas' three-point play. Guy had 21 and 21 on the night.
What kind of gosh, that?
Not a good one. Well, you going to ask me something, Shaq?
No, you want to hear something funny?
No, yes, I do.
At this point in the green room, one of our friends said, Cavaliers might get swept.
No, I said if they don't play better, hey, listen, I'm not going to panic after one game. I'm still taking the Raptors.
You said they were
No, I said, hey, listen, the Raptors just didn't play well tonight.
Raptors
swept. Hey, listen, the Raptors outplayed these guys. They just didn't play well.
Raptors up 5 going to the fourth quarter. You saw DeLon Wright hit the 3, and then here comes Cleveland, and Kevin Love connects from deep. They went 14 out of 35 from the promised land. How about J.R. Smith?
That was a heck of a pass.
And then LeBron cuts it to 1. They did not have the lead in regulation in this game.
When the Cavs hitting those shots, it looked pretty good. Oh, give me that.
Serge Ibaka misses the 3, but he came down on LeBron's foot.
That's incidental contact.
Yeah. That's not incidental. They've been calling that all year.
He didn't do it on purpose.
Doesn't matter. They changed the rule.
He made all 3 free throws. LeBron answers with the layup. Now watch this. Watch Kevin Love wrestle for the board. He finally grabs it.
That's a foul.
And he drills DeRozan with the elbow.
Foul on who?
Oh, when you hit somebody in the face just like that, it's a foul.
As a big man, you're taught to swing.
Yeah, that's why they called it.
He didn't swing his elbows, he swung his body. He didn't swing his elbows, cut it out.
So the Raptors
Face out of there.
Raptors keep the ball.
Face out of there.
Look at LeBron nearly with the steal and goes flying into Jim Chones over there, calling the game on Cavs radio.
Way to hold him up, Big Jim. That's a hell of a shot right here.
I think I'd have came.
That ties the game at 105. And it came after Kyle Lowry had missed. Fred VanVleet was bothered by a bad shoulder. Look at Valanciunas right there with the tip, and it won't go.
It wasn't meant to be. You missed those. It's not meant to be.
No, dude, I had no problem with the Raptors. Just couldn't make some shots. That was a heck of a game.
One more chance. LeBron. We are going to go to overtime. Only the second overtime game of these playoffs. Boston and Milwaukee played one. And here comes Cleveland grabbing a lead. In fact, J.R. Smith with the 3 and Tristan Thompson with the putback, and they're up by 6.
But the Raptors are not going anywhere.
Kyle Lowry, and 1. Made it a 1-point game, 113 to 112. Cavs going nowhere here, and this is a 24-second violation.
That was a crazy play right there. I just said a pick.
That's that offense you don't like.
Yeah, I hate that offense. But this is just a hell of a play right here. You got...
You should have taken it.
VanVleet, no. And the rebound to the Cavs, and Cleveland claims game 1 on the road in overtime, 113 to 112. You see the 21 and 21 from Valanciunas. That's the first 20-20 game in the playoffs since Dwight Howard in 2015 with Houston against the Clippers.
Wow,
LeBron goes for 26, 11, and 13. He had 18 triple-doubles in the regular season, 2 now in these playoffs, 21 in the playoffs in his career. Allie LaForce working the sidelines.
LeBron, you guys played 4 quarters of basketball without ever leading, and you still won this basketball game. What made the 4th quarter different? How did you keep your composure?
That's what we've been doing ever since Game 3 in the Indiana series, is keeping our composure no matter what's been going on. Guys stepped up tonight. Everybody stepped up. We got defensive stops. It killed us on the glass, but we just stayed with it, and we made timely shots, got timely stops. It's a huge win for us.
We got a great leader. He came in at halftime. We were down 3. We fought all the way back into it, and he just told us to keep our heads no matter what. Can't play Superman every night. He had some good looks. He just didn't fall. And Kyle hit a big shot. Kev hit shots. It's our job to pick him up.
I think considering the circumstances, I mean, we definitely stole one. I don't think we played our best game. And I think they know that as well. You know, to have 5 guys in double figures, you know, Kevin and Bron shooting 15 for 43. You know, guys got to continue to keep stepping up. That's what the playoffs is all about.
We couldn't buy a bucket. You know, we got some great looks. We had a lot of shots point blank at the rim that were in and out. Freddie got 2 great looks. You know, we can name countless of things, but it happens. Now we understand what we gotta do next game.
At this level, at this time of the playoffs, all the chippies, the missed shots, the little things are the things that it's nothing that's huge, and we just got to clean up a lot of little things that we can do a better job with.
It's not like they're way better than us. We're still here. We just gotta clean up some mistakes and make some shots, and we're good.
Jonas, nice bow, man.
I like that, Ernest.
Yes, sir. We go to Tissot on the clock. We got 2 minutes on the clock. Boy, they didn't talk about it there, but the turnovers in this game. 14 turnovers for 21 points by Toronto. And the Cavs turned it over only 6 times before, so we're plus 17 in that department. What was your takeaway from this? Because Cleveland has still never trailed against Toronto in a playoff series.
Yeah, never trailed. I felt towards the end of the game before overtime, I would like to see DeRozan become a little more selfish. You got LeBron on Kyle Lowry. I don't like that matchup. DeRozan is the best player up there. He has to get the ball and take over the game at that point. All the great players have done it before him. Some of the great players are doing it now. I understand he's an unselfish player. You run plays, but at that point, you say, forget the plays. I'm the best player. I'm hot. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to win this game for us.
Kenny.
I think, you know, as Valanciunas said, they're right where they want to be. I think overall they have, you know, they have some advantages, and he's one of them. I think Serge Ibaka can play better and be an integral part on the defensive end, not just the offensive end, but on the defensive end. They pose a lot of problems for Cleveland, and I was shocked that they were able to play with such great emotion. Cleveland was after coming off Game 7. That was impressive. Ty Lue and the rest of the team that deserve a lot of credit for having that type of energy and taking it from Game 7 to Game 1.
I was impressed with both teams today. I think that the Raptors just didn't shoot the ball well. I think they can feel very good. I was telling Shaq in the back, the last 2 or 3 possessions, they had LeBron on Lowry, and I'm like, that's not a good matchup. I agree. DeRozan got to go get that ball and make something happen. A no country, whether we're in Canada, wherever, LeBron against Kyle Lowry is not a good matchup for the Raptors. It's got to be DeRozan or Valanciunas. Those guys always have an advantage. Kevin Love could not handle him down low, but listen, they just got to make a couple plays. It's a tie game. They get 3 layups, basically, can't make one. That happens sometime.
And they had Fred VanVleet, who was seen often in the second half with the trainer working on his right shoulder, and it's VanVleet who shoots the 2 shots at the end, one at the end of regulation, one at the end of overtime, that don't connect, and it's Cleveland 113 to 112.